the Rams going ahead and trading for Von Miller, which was pretty big. In terms of that trade, I really do think the Denver Broncos won that trade, and I'll say in a couple of reasons why. I think it helps the Rams out a little bit, but nothing crazy, right? Von Miller has really regressed in the past couple of years. He's still a good pass rusher, don't get me wrong. I think he has 4.5 sacks on the year in, 8 games now. Not terrible, but not really the old Von Miller. 32 years old on the last year of his contract. Given the Rams don't really have to pay anything, I think the Rams are going to pay him about $700,000, which a lot of money to us common folk. But in terms of the NFL, in terms of what they're worth, not as much, right? So they're not having to shell out a ton of money. The real issue is they give away a second and third round pick, which the Rams have really put themselves in a position where their draft capital is not fantastic. So they're kind of in a win-all situation, which I had a little bit of debate about this in my group chat. I don't think the sell out and win-all is really the right move in the NFL. I think you should want to try and find a place where you can contend for a Super Bowl spot every single year, not try and sell out for 1 year. And I brought in the Eagles, and they kind of signed all these veterans and set up a team where they were a 1-year wonder in 2015. They won the Super Bowl, and they really have been abysmal ever since. I think a team like the Giants, where they kind of went all in on 2015, got a first-round exit, have been abysmal ever since. Versus a team like the Chiefs or the Patriots, who they have a good quarterback, and then they continue to try and contend with signing veterans and really investing in their draft capital to keep their team good over a longer period of time. That's the route that I would take as a GM. So that being said, the Rams draft capital was already not good, and then you go ahead and trade away for Von Miller, who basically a 1-year rental, and the Denver Broncos get to dump Von Miller while he still has value and get a second, third round pick for him. I think it's a better situation for Von Miller personally if he decide to stay with the Rams. But I think Denver wins that trade just because of the draft capital they gained for an aging Von Miller.